find her anywhere. It was as if she vanished off the face of Alrest. Without a trace. Where have you gone? I'll find you, whatever it takes. This is where you were. Pyra!
Sorry, Rex. I couldn't tell you. Because... I got...
You powered up your smash attack with fire?
Flame Nova! Prominence Revolt! Blazing End!
That's genius! You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters!
There are no pushovers!
Talk about a tight spot.
Mithra?
Let me handle this.
Mithra!
Cutting it close, huh? Oh, hey, were these guys planning on winning? Gee, I feel kind of bad now. Coming through! Lightning Buster! Photonic! Ray of Punishment! Chromatus! Foresight!
What? You can even use that?
Hey, right here!
So you two can swap between each other freely?
With serious firepower and blinding speed. Together, nothing can stand our way!
Quite the spectacle, aren't they?
Wait, Gramps?
I've missed this old buddy. Mind if I watch a while? Oh, look, our friends are here to lend their support.
You're all mine!
I'll lend you a hand.
Sacred Arrow! Unscrew! Burning Sword!
Nailed it!
Sure did! Witness our power! Shulk?
I never expected to see you two again. Well, now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you!
Ooh, fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
Hello everyone. It's been a while. I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo. Last year, we delivered some news through a series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations. However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time. I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today. We appreciate your continued support. Okay, what you just saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mithra. They originally appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Hi, everybody.
This fighter releases in March, so we hope
Emily
you'll
just
stay
wrapped up
tuned
with work. She's
just
in the
a
same
bit
room as me,
longer.
and so.
All right, let's continue
She says hello.
with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
So Pyra and what was it? Mithra from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 in Smash. Not bad. I've never played those games, so it means nothing to me. I saw a leak that Fall Guys was coming to Switch too. There was actually a pretty big leak that will probably be true. And this was a matter of time. But Jason, how's it going? 8-bit Time Watcher. Time Watcher says, "Hi, Emily," and "Hey, Squeak," I guess.
Nintendo Switch System, Summer 2021. You have 22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed.
Yeah, what's up with this game?
Venture into the vast reaches of space to uncover the secrets left behind by an ancient civilization. You have 22 minutes. After that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated.
Really?
However, everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gathered. By repeating these cycles, you'll gradually unravel the mysteries hidden in the universe. What messages will you discover? How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop? Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch, Summer 2021.
I'm kind of surprised, yeah, Fall Guys took so long and it's going to take even longer because it's coming in the summer.
Classic murder mystery games.
What's up, Dave? Did you see the new Smash announcement?
Club, The Missing Heir, and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. Two deep cuts from Nintendo history are coming to North America for the first time. Localized in English and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system. Suspense, drama, and twists and turns await at every corner. You'll be on the edge of your seat as you dive into these deep narratives set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia. But that's not the only case to crack.
Yeah,
In the other game, you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare.
Oh, God, that would have been awful.
Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums.
Water.
Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
Famicom Detective Club. Mystery game that's apparently a remake. It does look weeby. Yeah, Dave, I had no idea who they were.
Uncover
Like,
the deadly truth in Famicom Detective Club,
no clue at all.
Missing Heir, and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. Coming to Nintendo Switch May 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. A new age of battles begins.
New Dynasty Warriors game? Thank you, sir.
The latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch. Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi.
Where's Link?
Character designs and visuals have been revamped
Where's
for this installment.
Tinkle?
Unleash high
Or whatever.
moves in electrifying 1 versus 1,000 battles. In Samurai Warriors
This isn't
5,
my game.
slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch.
I
Summer
need
2021.
Zelda. That's where it all got started.
The vast world of Fadiel beckons.
I think I'm going to move my...
After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Didn't this remake come out last year? So, like, now it's just
Set
coming to
off on a
Switch, or is this
journey
brand
to
new?
Find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream. before discovering the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life. It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story.
I heard that this game was really good when...
Oh,
all right, so if it was the one from last year, heard it was really good.
Or take a break from adventure and rest up at home. The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack. Other features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land. Legend of Mana will launch on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
That sounds like a cool Switch game. Like, that's a good game to have on the go. Monster Hunter. Yeah. Gross. Oh, Emily, I didn't think they were bad.
Elder, I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
This looks good.
Go assemble
Looks
the
pretty.
villagers. 50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating
Oh, I saw the Calico Cats.
Fight against that!
Our hunter is about to face the biggest challenge yet.
So is this gonna be like the size of like Monster Hunter World? Because I felt like that was like the biggest one yet.
Let's go, everyone!
Go rampage somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
Whoa.
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
The rampage.
Apex, you say?
How long do you think it's going to last?
Wait, isn't Apex already on Switch? Am I bullshitting?
Inoa, we should start preparations right away.
We're here to offer assistance.
What?
We must stop the calamity!
That looks cool. That looks even cooler.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom. How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th. Next, please take a look at this.
Saw this coming.
Fairway is open once again. Tee off in the latest installment
That's pretty cool.
of the Mario Golf series. Coming
Especially
to
since
Nintendo
Mario
Switch.
Tennis Aces did like
Study
really
wind and
well.
terrain. Take your time to think things through.
I've never played Mario Golf. I've never played a
Then
Mario
select.
sports game.
Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush, natural scenery. Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes. And a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain.
Hey, what's up, Calculus?
These features can help you ace your shots. In addition to button controls, you can also use motion controls.
Oh, like
by
Wii Sports.
holding a Joy-Con controller like a golf club. Gently swing the controller to have your character swing in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing.
I'm about this. I would get this.
On top of all that, there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf, including this one, Speed Golf.
What?
Here, it's always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use of dashes and special shots to beat the competition. Oh, did we mention story mode? As a Mii character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches. Then, allocate points to different stats, allowing you to develop your character however you'd like. You can also use your Mii in versus play. Put your golfing skills to the test when
Super
Mario
Rush.
Golf Super Rush swings onto Nintendo Switch June 25th.
All right.
Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop after this presentation.
June 25th isn't bad.
The latest game in the Mario Golf series adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes, as well as the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls.
I never played Mario Tennis,
Game on Nintendo Switch.
Aces, but I'd get
Move
this.
on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
And I knew as soon as he didn't say the name of it, I'm like, oh, that's gotta be a first-party
Coming
title.
to Nintendo Switch. Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales from the Borderlands.
Play this game!
The Hyperion lackey Reese and the quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover a mountain of cash. Set between Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes all 5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor. Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll encounter in this choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild ride when Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch, March 24th.
Play this
32
game!
of Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options.
Fuck you, Dave.
That sweet arcade
Fuck
goodness.
you.
Get 1943, The Battle of Midway for free.
When's Mario Golf stream? I don't know. Whenever it comes out.
Standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available. Scratch that nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today.
Oh.
Brains. As a zombie, you just can't get enough of them. In this action game from Aspyr, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission.
What the hell is this?
Match for a dead man. Stubbs the Zombie and Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Is this like an old game? It looks like an old game.
It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins. Wait, aliens? Aliens have invaded Earth.
These trailers have been insane.
Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate. Here we go. As the crass, beam katana-wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world. Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee.
And that's what I've never
Against
liked.
a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. With a new and improved Death Glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match. The fate of the world is at stake, so get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know, Nintendo Switch, August 27th.
Yeah, it's kind of a mix of everything, and I've never
Exterminate demons in
really loved it.
heaven.
As above, so below.
Steve Bloom?
Why do they need assassins in heaven?
I love him.
To do someone's dirty work.
He played Amon in Korra, Spike in Cowboy Bebop, and literally everything else. Wow.
It's kill or be killed. You won't last long if you can't rely on yourself.
You have to, like, do what the cards tell you?
God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
Neon White. Annapurna. I don't know how to pronounce that developer's name.
Uncover Heaven's Mysteries
Consistently
in
good
Neon
games.
White, coming to Nintendo Switch, winter 2021. The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
Hi, everyone. My name's Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and Bathook. This is Supergirl. She's super strong and
Okay.
heat vision, plus super breath. And let's not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth. Along with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe. But we're not just about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust me, there's never a moment at Metropolis High School. Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later. Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what. We've just got to make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
DC Superhero Girls Teen Power heroically soars onto Nintendo Switch June 4th.
Yeah, Emily, I think it's more for, like, kids in particular, but it's definitely geared towards, like girls. Like, little kids who are girls. Yeah, you know this, Dave! Time to max out every character all over again. Yeah, this is probably the game that Dave has put the most work into getting a platinum for. I'd say so, unless there's something on, like, Xbox that you worked super hard on a completion. Like, Skyrim, you know, but, like, it's up there. Not a bad trailer. I agree. Skyrim wasn't hard, but I was more thinking it was like time consuming. But yeah, like this seemed so hard.
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone can.
I heard Miitopia was coming too.
Band together on a quest to face evil and save faces. Miitopia is coming to Nintendo Switch. Cast Mii characters in various roles across the kingdom. Turn your favorite people into your allies, or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord. Makeup has been added as a new feature in this game.
I know this had like a cult following, this game.
There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous. In the world of Miitopia, relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle. If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse.
That's interesting. I don't know if this game would be for me.
Whoa! You can have a horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good. Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or in battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Miitopia, coming to Nintendo Switch May 21st.
I do like how Mii's weren't just like a Wii thing. Like they've carried over. They're more a Nintendo thing now.
Super Mario themed items are
I called it.
to your island.
I called it.
Super Mario
Oh.
Bros. 35th anniversary themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game. Familiar items like
Those are really
and
nice.
the question block can be ordered in-game as furniture items. So place them however and wherever you'd like.
They're probably gonna do a Zelda one too, right?
You can also place 2 warp pipes.
Whoa!
To travel between locations on your island.
Okay. That's just a good quality of life thing.
Creating the Mushroom Kingdom.
That's
The
huge.
game launches February 25th.
Next week? All right.
After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st. Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information.
What were the 4 outfits? Mario, Luigi, Peach. What
I hope
else?
you continue enjoying
There was a
life on
4th
your
one.
island.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary.
Of course it
release.
wasn't Waluigi.
Please wait a bit longer for their release. Speaking of which, last week we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World Plus.
I want
Bowser
this.
Fury.
I shouldn't spend money on it, but I want it.
We hope you enjoy that Mario adventure as well. Next, we have another game to show you.
Blow our minds. Shin Megami Tensei. Never mind. Bravely Default 2. I should just stop shouting names out.
He leaves us no recourse. Swords! Never. S-Frost will answer for its crimes today.
Are these the wages of
Oh.
cruelty? Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no
Octopath 2, yeah.
decide how we
Yeah, it's Octopath Traveler 2.
You are a leader and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest. Together with these fields, today you burn.
Justin and Ryan loved this game. Pretty sure that they did.
Power to see us through this safely, every last one of us.
Project Triangle Strategy.
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
Decent voice acting.
In this new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons, such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand. An enemy outflanked is susceptible not only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
What have we here?
I love the style. Like, this is so cool. But I just wasn't sure if I really wanted to do play an RPG with like 8 characters, 8 stories. Even though like it looks genuinely awesome.
Then electrify the area with
And I know that the project whatever name, like Octopath Traveler was Project Octopath Traveler before, and then they just kept the name. And so this is either going to keep the name or it's just going to be
throughout the story, you will be
yeah,
forced to make
I'm fairly sure they're just going to keep this name.
in a variety of situations. Utility, morality, liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Once more, I would ask you plainly, do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Estrost?
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause. The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refuse to relinquish him to us.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more
Seriously, I'm impressed with the voice acting already.
Your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see what true might is.
Project Triangle Strategy, a brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix, will launch in 2022. Please be on the lookout for more information.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
After this presentation, a demo version of this game will be available to download on Nintendo eShop. And in the future, we'll conduct a survey to gather player feedback. We look forward to hearing your responses on the demo.
If they already have a demo, it might be like early to mid 2022.
On this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
We still got 20 minutes.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
Saw the Stormtrooper helmet. It's made by Zynga.
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Immediately concerns me.
All right, let's do this.
All right, Sal. Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take 1.
We all play for different reasons.
Korgan loved battle. Gorgon used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck.
Is that supposed to be from World of Warcraft, or are they just blatantly ripping it off?
Bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Korgan want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Woo! Come get some.
Is this a...
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
It doesn't look great, but, like... Might have potential?
Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers. Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters? You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show.
Hey, Jake. But yeah, the same people who made fucking Farmville and Mafia Wars are making that Star Wars game. This one. From EA. Yeah, I don't know.
The fight for survival starts now.
Hang on tight, because you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I don't want to die yet! Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled!
the game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole game of fate!
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey?
But
the battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th.
Interesting.
Wield the powers of Olympus with the physical release of Hades.
I was gonna say, it's already on Switch.
Hades, the critically
Great game.
dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards.
It deserves Game of the Year awards. It's so good.
It comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out of the underworld.
Dave, dude, you would love this game.
Download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb.
The music is
known for
incredible.
Previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling
I've still yet to
Escape
win against Daddy.
or for the first time. With
One
the
day.
physical version of Hades on March 19th. 3 deadly action games, 1 masterful collection.
Oh, wow.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
Wow. All right. That's a big get.
You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal skills.
Yeah, Dave, I get that. Totally. I mean, like, I'm struggling to find games, or like to find time to play games too, with Skyrim, or yeah, Skyrim and Stardew myself.
And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included. Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way on.
People are going to be so happy about that. Oh yeah, they're going to be thrilled.
More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity.
Ooh! Hopefully this doesn't spoil the end for us. Ooh. Purchase bonus, Wave 1 and Wave 2 expanded. Oh, I mean, I couldn't read that, but alright.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch.
Not bad.
Bravely Default 2 is almost here. 4 Heroes of Light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals.
This is going to be one of the biggest releases this year
Master the brave
for
and
Switch.
default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles. Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available.
A lot of demos. They're really leaning into that.
Installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the Demon Realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters: Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
I'm surprised this is coming out so soon.
8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world with any of the protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acelus. Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be
What did
missed.
Saga Frontier come out on?
Launches April 15th. Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system. This free-to-play battle royale features
I thought it was
a
already out.
roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new legendary Pathfinder skin and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass.
Wow.
Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
It does not look great.
How's it going so
And
far?
it is gonna run like poop.
There's still
But I'm gonna try it.
more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us.
Yeah.
Next, please take a look at this.
Nintendo 64 Mini. Let's go.
Hello there, I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game.
But you'd be wrong.
Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now. We apologize.
Thank you for your
Development is
time.
proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year. For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer.
It's been 2 years.
While you're all waiting, however,
Give us a trailer.
this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
What? What are they remaster? Oh. Is it just Skyward Sword? I hope it's the collection. Why not Twilight Princess? I'd replay Twilight Princess in a heartbeat. Please be the collection. Please.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con controllers.
That's not what we
The Joy-Con
want.
controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game. The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like
How is that
using
gonna work
both
on, like, a
controllers
pro
to wield
controller?
bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat.
I'm not saying it won't work. I'm just saying explain
Play
it.
the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick. Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective direction. Here's
All right.
something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con controllers.
Oh, those look good.
The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif.
Oh, those look good.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of The Legend of Zelda. The Legend
July.
of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th. Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release date at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or
True.
ran. Even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well. Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
And?
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo
Where's
Switch.
our one more thing?
It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick. Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today.
I don't believe
Let's
you.
take a look at this.
Do not believe you. No way! What? Splatoon 3, let's go! That weapon looks so cool. Oh, I love him. The Eiffel Tower's upside down? I assume Callie and Marie are running the train. $2022. Ooh. Nah, this is too finished. I'm gonna say holiday this year. Hell yes! That's awesome. Just say show gameplay, please. Oh, sign me the fuck up. Ah! Damn it! That was weird.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you stay tuned for more information at a later time. Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Nintendo. Alright. It was fine. Direct was fine. Isn't there a trailer after this? Or like 2 trailers they said after that? Kind of a disappointment. Yeah. Chat said no League of Legends 2. Oh, sad. Again, isn't there like a trailer after that? Also, yeah, no Metroid Prime, no announcement on Breath of the Wild 2. They specifically said, fuck you, we got nothing. No, nothing big for Zelda other than a remaster. Which... It's not a remaster. Is that technically a remaster? Yeah. Yeah, it's like remaster versus remake. That's a remaster HD. No Shin Megami Tensei. I know Mario kind of had his big thing last year, but like nothing big in Mario other than Mario Golf, which is it's fine. And they just released Bowser's Fury, but yeah, HD remaster of a game that like everyone but IGN was like, what is this? Granted, they were never going to do like a Nintendo 64 Mini. They're not going to do Virtual Console, which is stupid. Stupid. If the Wii U can have Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, all the Game Boy games, like Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP, whatever, as Virtual Console games, throw Game Boy games on phones. Throw GameCube or Game Boy games on phones. GameCube games on the Switch. Why is there no Virtual Console? Why? I feel strongly about this. Thanks, Nintendo. This would have never happened if Reggie was still around. I want them to put Bravely Default on Switch. Oh, the first one? Yeah. Dave made a good point, though. Remember, Joy-Con drift is very real. And I actually need to send in my controllers for that same reason. Oh, boy. That's a little disappointing. Let me play a little bit of music. Found out that I can play one of my favorite bands without copyright. So I'm going to play that. I get they probably couldn't do a lot because of the pandemic. I mean, true, but I don't know. Splatoon 3 was the only thing I gave a shit about in all 50 minutes. Yeah. That was the biggest one. That was the only one that got me to, like, pop, you know? I was excited about that. Don't give a shit about the Smash character. But I called that. I said that it would be a first-party character. Like, it wasn't going to be a big surprise, or it wasn't going to be like fucking Minecraft Steve or anything like that. I guessed Phoenix right, but, yeah, no. The director could have been an email. Oh, it's true. That was like, they could, like, what was it? There was like last year, or like a year and a half ago. All of a sudden, Nintendo just unloaded. Just like 12 announcements just straight up on their YouTube channel. No previous announcement. You just woke up to like 12 different game announcements. I forget what they were, but they were incredible. Like, they were so good. They could have just like sent an email about all of the remasters and then dropped a Splatoon 3 trailer on the YouTube, and it would have been fine. Let me bring up the bingo card. It's under general, right? So, we had Xenoblade 3, no. Zelda Collection, no. Monster Hunter News, technically, yes. There was a trailer for Monster Hunter Rise. No More Heroes trailer, yes. New JRPG. Was there a new one? I don't know. Age of Calamity DLC, yes. Pokemon Snap news, no. No Pokemon remake. No Sinnoh remake. Worldwide release date for Rune Factory 5, no. Animal Crossing update, yes. Disappointment, yes. Metroid Prime release date, Indie World, did we technically get like an Indie World section? I don't think we technically got an Indie World section. They kind of went boom, 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 but I don't think it was Indie World like they tend to do. Available today. Were there any? I think there was. There was one game at the very beginning that was like available today. Donkey Kong new game. Joke's on you. Mario Kart 9. Okay, Metroid Prime Trilogy. Give it to us. Give me Metroid Prime Trilogy. I already have it on the Wii, but I don't want to play it on the Wii. I want to play it in shiny HD. Please, 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 Nintendo. Give it to us. New Amiibos? No. Fighter reveal? Yes. Bayonetta 3? No. Great Ace Attorney? No. One More Thing? No. Zelda Switch? Was it just the controls? No, it was the Monster Hunter Switch and the Zelda Joy-Cons. Splatoon 3 was a long shot, and that was up here. And then Breath of the Wild 2 news, no. So I don't think there's a single bingo on here. I don't think there's anything. Because, like, out of this, only Monster Hunter news and this, and that leads to nothing. Animal Crossing update, that leads to nothing. Disappointment leads to nothing. Yeah, not a single bingo. Wow. Nope, nothing. Oh, boy. Yeah, that sucks. That was disappointing. For the first direct in a year and a half, just drop the Splatoon 3 trailer and then send an email. But God, Metroid Prime, man. When was the Metroid Prime 4 update? When did we last get an update? We got a development update on January of 2019, so it has been 2 years since they said, "Get fucked, idiots. You're not getting this for a long time because we don't know what we're doing with the game." LOL. Granted, that was a hard announcement to make, I'm sure. To say, hey, we have to completely start from the ground up. But January 25th, 2019. So it's been over 2 years since we got an update on that. So that was going to be a stretch, is if we got an update on Metroid Prime 4. I would have hoped for kind of a, hey, no Breath of the Wild 2 news, but here's the Zelda trilogy. Or, hey, no Metroid Prime 4 news, but here's the Metroid Prime trilogy. Why the light theme on YouTube? It does, is there a dark theme? I didn't know that YouTube had a dark theme. Good to know. Like, I only care about light theme and dark theme, like, on my phone. I don't really care too much on desktop unless it's Twitter. Because, like, my Twitter is dark theme. Also, my Nintendo Direct summoning circle to have Tetris block playable in Smash Bros. Didn't come true. Oh, yeah, I don't have light theme on Twitch. So, yeah, alright, I guess I just never messed with it. I was just always used to that. Alright, so, yeah, Twilight Princess is trending, Etika's trending, Splatoon 3, Fire Emblem. Yeah, no Fire Emblem news. Breath of the Wild 2, New Horizons, yeah. The Animal Crossing news is pretty good. Like, I thought those costumes were cool. I'll be right back. Hey, Fiona got into some shit, and, like, Emily was yelling at her, and I want to see if everything was alright. Alright, so I wanted to just hop on to stream because of the direct. There we go. So, like, I normally wouldn't stream, like, this early, like, at 5 o'clock on the dot, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop off stream. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to clean some stuff up, get some things done, and then I might be back on later for some games. I don't know if I want, like, I'll probably play... Excuse me. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. My throat just got so dry. I'll probably be on later for Stardew, but I'm just going to go take a shower, get myself cleaned up a little bit, and I will post in Discord when I hop online again. Yeah, if that sounds good to you guys, I will be back on in a little bit. Get yourselves clean. Oh, Jay Brucefer. Oh, it is great to see you, buddy. How have you been? I haven't talked to you in too long. It has been far too long. I hope you're doing well, buddy. It's a shame that I'm hopping off right now, but I love seeing that face. I love seeing that name in my chat. Just hold me. Oh, I wish I could. I'll just imagine it. Just a warm embrace. Bruce, I love you, man. Tired, but well, yeah, same. You know, I think goes for a lot of people. Alright, well, hate to run out like this, but I'm going to hop off. So, Jay Brucefer, my boy, Time Watcher, 8-Bit, Dave, Emily, Jake, anyone else who may be lurking, hanging out. Thank you for watching the Nintendo Direct with me. Back in... I don't want to give a time limit or a time frame because I will always break that. And so I'll post in Discord when I'm hopping back online. So, I hope to see you guys in a couple of hours. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a little bit. Take it easy.